Hey, let's hear it one more time for that tap dancer, please. That guy was tremendous. Hey, I'm originally from New York.
Hey!
Hey, when I was younger, it was sex, drugs, rock and roll. Now it's just drugs and food. Hey, when I was a kid, my parents had to do an intervention. It was done by a cop and a locksmith. The locksmith changed the lock. The cop told me, don't go back. It wasn't funny then either. And my ears have gotten bigger, my nose has gotten longer, and my junk has shrunk. When I was younger, I used to be an OG. Now I'm just an old guy. Back then, the cops called me by my Indian name, Spread Eagle. I lived in a gated community, the jail. I got divorced in California. They had community property laws. That's where your wife gets the property. You're not allowed in the community. I wanted to tell somebody about it, but she got custody of the friends. Every other week, I got to pick up my kids and visit my stuff. Hey, my wife said, you're disgusting. I said, I slept with you, didn't I? Hey, my kids told me to go to hell. I said, I live with your mother. They said, eat shit. I said, she cooked for me too. She used to meet me in the doorway wearing a teddy. After 12 years, she looked like a grizzly. She said I never gave her anything. I said, what about that STD? Then I had a midlife crisis. My girlfriend was half my age. People said, is that your daughter? I said, no, but she calls me daddy. She had no taste, but plenty of smell. I gave her kids a chemistry set, and they made meth. She did the job so good, she turned my nuts into raisins. And now my girlfriend's my age. She said she wants to satisfy me. I tell her to order a pizza. She said, piece of ass or piece of cake? I said, what kind of cake? She said, what about your sex drive? I go, it's in park. What about your sexual appetite? I'm not hungry. She took off her top. Her breasts looked like empty pastry bags. Hey, the last time she was wet, it rained, and we live in the desert. I went to an all-black party the other day. So many people called me motherfucker, I felt like family. I went to a place called Homeboy's Barbecue. It said under new ownership. There was a little Chinese guy. I said, where's Homeboy? He goes, Homeboy no work here no more. Homeboy no work here no more, motherfucker. I went to the Bunny Ranch. It was just like IHOP. I got the pig in a blanket. It was like Jiffy Lube. I was in and out in 10 minutes. You heard of that program called Tough Love? My father had his own program called Tough Shit. Let me see if I got... Hey, they say weed's good for Alzheimer's. The only problem is you can't remember where you put it. You know, hey, and I hitchhiked from New York to California, and I took a shower at the YMCA in San Francisco before the song came out. I didn't know they were all gay. Hey, in San Francisco, cornhole is not a bar game. Okay. Hey, when I was younger, you used to give a woman a line. Now it's half a gram. I love performing in jail. I had a captive audience. Hey, my neighbor, she's really beautiful. And my daughter said her boyfriend's name was John. I said, all her boyfriends are named John. I went to the doctor. He told me I didn't have diabetes. All I could say was sweet. Hey, how about John McCain? He had an operation on his head, and he voted no on health care. That was a no-brainer. Oh, shit. I like my women like Little Caesars, hot and ready, and just $5. I went down to the park to fly a kite. I was glad to see I could still get it up. Somebody stole my identity. They didn't know I had warrants. There's so much eye candy in Las Vegas. I got diabetes. Hey, you know, when I had that girl, hey, the people I know are so dumb, they think red meat is pepperoni. Okay. Hey, you know, in California, I grew weed and I stole the electricity. That was the best job I ever fucking had. Okay. You know, when I had that girlfriend, I was told to hit it and quit it and freaking delete. I think that's fucking funny. Fuck you. Yeah. You know, it's terrible because, you know, we've all had sex with... I see you. I see you, motherfucker. It's okay. I remember having sex with my wife. All of a sudden, there was a pussy fart right in my face. I had to put on a goddamn gas mask. I didn't know whether to come or throw up, so I did both. Thanks a lot. I've been Rocky. Thank you very much. Thank you.